Hello again, everyone. On William Live Show. Yes, on the William channel. Yes, and wonderful Radio William goes on as well. That's still on there. Now, what happened yesterday? About it, sure. I done the streams, had the guests in the studio, introduced the guests, was doing the music, and put the guests' choices on, which I got about halfway, or more than halfway through the guests. That's the presenters, that's the other presenters, and the guests had come. Matter too much about the lights being out. It did in 2020 because I was trying to do it in the evening, and it was black dark, and I seen the eerie ghosts that time. But this time yesterday, it was daylight, and went back into the YouTube studio there. The first time it ever happened to me is I just left it for half an hour. I thought, well, it'll right itself, but it wasn't. It was still playing away. Yeah, still playing. And I had to abort it, put it off, and the same yesterday. Stopped it because I'd been talking for another 20 minutes or so after that video finishes. Doing it right through the rest of the guests and then going to some other music. And then, well, nothing happened. But I think we got about 48 minutes there yesterday. It was roughly planned. It'd probably be about an hour and a half, the full show. But what happened yesterday is you didn't get the full show, man. Um, Back in the YouTube studio, and you've done maybe, maybe you've got another half-ish hour or something like that to do. And you've done that and you've said that, but then you find you're stuck in the YouTube studio and you find you haven't really said anything because that hasn't been picked up. So you can't go back and rebroadcast it again. So you've just got to go off. I have done sometimes when we went back to desktop, has been one or two times, and I've done part two of the show. That's different because you've just broke and snapped in half. You see, you've just broke where you broke, and you can start a second part. But when you're stuck in the YouTube studio, you can't because you've done that part of the show and you've said it and you've mentioned it and you're talking about it, but that part's been lost because not picking up. It's just in the YouTube studio and it finished at that certain time, 48 minutes. Out of about an hour and a half. Let's say it might not have been quite an hour and a half, but maybe had another extra half hour to run, and I didn't get that. So there's no use coming on and saying part two because it's not. We've finished the part. But we're only going to do a little bit of music for you, and the guests to come in the studio again. So we asked our technical man, handyman, what do you say? I say try today. It should be better. And this is a new computer. It's still under guarantee. It's only about a month or so ago I got it. So there we go. That's me bones rattling. That's Sherlock's in the studio. Yes, somebody knocking on the door. Yes, that's me bones rattling in case it happens today. Mr. Wright. Always something happens. Roland's here with us, the watchdog. Couldn't sit in me favourite spot. It was cloudy early on and said light rain. But there's the sun shining through there, which is bleaches your eyes. You need a semi-shade. You don't need it too dark, but you need just a little shade from that sunlight. And of course, we're well shaded from the light rain at 11C. And light rain. We're supposed to get a heat wave at the weekend. Temperatures might reach 22 degrees. That'll be Saturday or Sunday. Well, you're joking. I might get 19 on Friday. Yeah, we'll see if they're right. And that only lasts about 3 or 4 days. By the Tuesday, we're dropping again. Wednesday, we're back to 15s and that. I think about 15, 16 a day, as it roughly was yesterday. Light rain showers mostly every day, sometimes it's a bit heavier. Go to Billy B and see what he's doing. No, don't go to him yet. Somebody's walked into the studio. Ah, hello. I recognize my feet. What's that you got on your feet? Oh, your snowshoes. Why do you wear them? Well, if I don't have my snowshoes on, I'll come down the mountain. Whee! Yes, but he's got his snowshoes on there. And he's the only dog I know with the air coming out of the end of his chin. His chin grows one hair. Skater dog. There he is with his whiskers. Skater dog. He likes to go skating, got his snowshoes on. He can take them off, but he likes to leave them on. Helps him to stand up over there. And there he goes. Skater dog. It was the day of the bears, Patchy Bear. Hello, my name is Patchy. I'm a Patchy Bear. Patchy, there's a patch there, and a patch there on his head, and patches on his feet. And he sings his song, Patches, I'm depending on you, son, to pull the family through, my son. It's all left up to you. Clarence Carter song. Here it comes. What the day? It's me, Bugsy. Hello, everybody. There's my feet as well. Everybody's showing their feet today. Hello, my feet are clean, Bugsy Bear. There's my tail, look. Bugsy Bear. I won, Buggy. I'll set you free. Oh, yeah, come on, put me on the William Live Show. Now, wouldn't it look good with William's voice and me? After he even put his glasses on. Yes, and that's me, Bugsy Bear, getting all ready to take over this show. Yes, on the 10th. It was going to be a bad day, but we did, well, we've kind of had them all as bears, so we invited a skater dog in. Another one showing his feet. I've got faces on my feet. Faces on my feet. If the central spot was a bit lower, he would have a face. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. Faces on his feet. We could call you Faces, but of course, that's his genuine name. Genuine King Cuddly. King. Can't see it by his hairy bottom. King Cuddly. Yes. King Cuddly. And of course, everybody's showing their feet. Yes. Are you showing your feet, Sherlock? Well, we never show our feet, but there they are. He's got bigger feet than me because he's a big Sherlock. And there's me riding on his back. Look, 4 eyes are better than 1. Yes, and Mr. Wright, can you show your feet? No, not a chance. There you go. And there's me stamp on the bottom to show I'm genuine. I see Roland's feet. Oh, yes, he's looking good. Yes, yes. And that was the introduction. And now we go over to Billy Bass, who's showing his feet. No, Billy Bass. Showing his feet. And there he is, just loading up now. Oh, there he is. Now, a special Billy Bass today. It's Prevent, and he only comes out in the Lent season of Lent near the spring. His Billy Bass has got stripes on its body and little black spots on the bottom that I don't think it is a bass, but it must be a Chinese bass. As Randy Lent there, he provided that one 8 years ago. It is this big mouth Billy Bass, so the makers have got big mouth Billy Bass up. And big mouth Billy Bass there from Randy Lent. I thought it was about time I had him on. He usually objects to coming on, you know. He puts his he does his live stream and puts it off. But that's okay. That's just his regular live stream. But he used to do fishing that, you know, did Randy Lent. I'm very interested in him. A nice lad there. Yes, I seen him the other day there. Looks good with his cap on. Yeah. Enough's enough, Randy. So we thought we'd give you a fish. There you go. Big mouth Billy Bass. And we thought we'd give Randy Lent a plug because he never gets a plug. Yes, and there he is. Randy Lent has turned up, disguised as big mouth Billy Bass. And Skylar's funny doesn't always get much mentions either. I don't know why. By the way, Randy Lent's got his daily one here live with the BBB Bingo. He's doing that at the moment. If you want to watch him, go over and see him. Tell him I sent you. Yes, Skylar's funny. It's Christmas toys at home, Depot too. That's Sharnock Bear's choice of the day. We've got the monkey Judy, naturally. He's fooling around again. He's fooling around with his food, so he's a foodie. Foodie Jaya and Mom finished their short noodles simultaneously. Mom says, I better beat you. I'll beat you. I'll beat you. I'm nearly finished mine. I'm nearly finished. I'm finished. And he says, well. There you go. And they both finished together. And Monkey Judy, little Jolly drink orange juice through a straw like an expert. Mr. Wright's an expert. Look at him. He drinks juice through a straw. Jungle juice, we call it. It's absolutely fantastic. You should have a drink. Oh, sorry, I've had a drink. Little Jolly. Dude, the orange drink, and of course his mum had a sample as well while he wasn't looking. Yes, and so did the others. They're all on jungle juice, Mr. Wright. Yes, like an expert. Oh, Mr. Wright's an expert, him. Yes, he even does eggs. You put hot water in his cup and you put an egg in and it will warm up for you. Yes, he does noodles. He does noodles. Yes, he does noodles as well. He does beer. Oh, he does mashed banana. He does anything. He does mashed potato. Oh, you'll never go wrong with Mr. Right, 'cause he's always right. And there you go. And the next one is how to set up Distortions Unlimited animatronic from the Mr. Halloween Dude. There's another Mr. Yes, Mr. Halloween Dude. And Cool, the Kentucky Rail Fan with the SRI terminal roadblocks. Now we're playing games. Is that cool? Collector Studio. 2012 Jimmy Animated Sidestepping Werewolf. DJ Goddo's Falling in Love Again. Who was that? Osha. Yeah, Osha did that one, didn't he? Yes. And Jimmy Frosty's been up all night, 98. He's, of course, an animator. He's changed his name. He often does. Tell me in the comments what program data glitch will I discover on a handstanding Grinch. He'll open his mouth and he'll say, you're an animator. That's what he'll tell you. Oh, here he comes again, Jimmy Frosty, 1998. I think I want to buy this to do an audio rip footage of him glitching. Glitching again. Oh, we went through that a long time ago. Glitching in the kitchen in Michigan. If you want the proper glitching, just any old glitching is not good. Glitching and itching it is in the kitchen in Michigan. Andrews 119, Spooky Mouth is here. Ian, the animated stuff collector, Jimmy, animated Halloween skeleton candy bowl, and Fiji Flower, I'm a doctor. Lock your doors and don't let any other doctors in because I've got 20 imposters waiting outside there. All saying, hey, missus, I'm a doctor. Look, I've got me stethoscope. Yes, would you like to get examined? Trace Easter under my Halloween decorations. In the animated stuff collector, repair video of my Jimmy Booty Shaking Snowman and Jimmy Frosty 98's been on night shift, which is Oscar. Now, steady on. Even the optician can't read that. Yes, it's about, it's not, I don't know whether it's all the letters of the alphabet. You want all the letters of the alphabet. Okay, here it is. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. There you go. I hold the record. Jimmy Frosty, 1998. Tiki Toys, 2023. Jumping Spider. And the Jimmy and Wowie guy. Misco Toys, Walking Dragon with realistic sounds. MT Creations, Legends of Maltia. Rainfall, Season 2, Session 8. Jimmy Frosty 98 here again. Which one should I buy? Oh, don't bother. They'll buy you. They bought him already. That's why he's changed his name and become an animator. They've got him now, all those ghoulies. They're saying, we've got you now. The Jimmy Brothers, animated trio, Swing, Polar Bear. We've got Polar Bear here in the studio. But he's not coming as a guest today. With Penguins, Jimmy Christmas 2023. And we've got Raymond Halloween, Spirit of Halloween 2013, Pumpkin Door Knocker. We've got Wyatt the Scarecrow, Empty Soul Girl on a Swing. Spirit of Halloween 2017 to 23, unboxing and setup from Wyatt there. Jimmy Frosty 1998 again. Preview 2 Jimmy Freaky Geeks. Frankenstein by Tyran Steepflake. Yeah, he been on night shift. Along with the Jimmy Brothers being on night shift as well. Animated Swaying Poodle, Jimmy Christmas from the Jimmy Brothers. The Jimmy Brothers animated Twisting Snowman, Jimmy Christmas. And Skylar Studios, Jimmy Prototype, Happy Shuffler Snowman. And nice to see Looney's Lounge again, the Hard Rock Bears. Somebody's watching me. Probably Rochford. Somebody watching me. There's a Spirit of Halloween 2013 store tour, my first Halloween video. Yeah. That was Teen Vlogger, by the way. Teen Vlogger on that one. Jimmy Dancing, Good for Christmas 23. That's Jimmy Frosty 98. Comes again, Jimmy Frosty 98. Jimmy Dancing Cow. And it comes again with a Jimmy Tweaking or Twerking Pig Christmas. Jimmy Brothers Animated Party Animals Unicorn, Christmas 23. Lakeway 44 with a Jimmy Groovin Ghoul skeleton. And Josh, new for 23. Products Christmas inflatable 6-foot Christmas tree with cat. Unboxing and review. Yes. So we did that one there, Lakeway, and then we got Snow's animatronics. Jimmy Emote Glow musical Ghost light strings. Yeah, and the Jimmy Brothers with the animated Kung Fu Santa for 23. Marty Snow, new for 23. Jimmy Spinning Snowflake Frosty the Snowman. And Josh, Chocolate Guy, inflatables as well. New for 2023. Product Christmas inflatable 8-foot Merry Christmas sign, unboxing and review there from Josh. Jimmy Brothers animated twisting teddy bear. Somebody broke in, a burglar. Did he get his name, Sherlock? Yes. I says to him, what's your name? He says, Daniel Leonard. I says to him, are you a burglar? Burglar. I'm a burglar. Right. The Jimmy Brothers animated hair blowing llama. And the Jimmy Brothers with animated salsa dancer Santa. The animated darling dancing corgi 23 is the Jimmy Brothers also going through a series here of Jimmy Brothers. Another Jimmy Brothers animated Scottish Highland cow. The Jimmy Brothers animated party animals military Santa. Jimmy Bros animated salsa dancer rainbow. All Christmas 23. Jimmy and Wowee guy. Jimmy singing Frosty the Snowman. Light string. Best gameplay, Got in a Ban 4. Got in a Ban 5, Got in a Ban 6, Joyville Riot of Willie, Ban Monster Life 3. LA Horicon, celebration of all things horrific. Get in my palm red. That's horrific. Los Angeles, yeah. You could have been stuck there getting your palm red. If the old gypsy had put out the red carpet, you would have been trapped. You'd have been away on a magic carpet ride. But that's the carpetbagger. He still isn't getting on the famous red carpet. Once he does, and he gets sat down and he gets his feet perfect, he'll be away on a magic carpet ride. And we'll play Steppenwolf. Yes. Yes, and Monkey Judy, Genius Morty take his bathtub. He look colourful before diving in. He looks underneath to see there's no holes in. Otherwise he'll be diving into no water. And he's going to make a big splash, you see, and push it all over the floor. Yes, I know. That's what monkeys do. Well, I had a word with my handyman here, and he says I'll send in Mickey the monkey with a hammer. He'll fix it. He's my assistant. He says, handyman says. And you got in a ban. 4 got in a ban. 3 got in a ban 2. The Roma doll, the Smurf cat, Joyville Grimshake. Judy stand alone in the corner and wait Mum invite her to join the eating. Yes, Not your turn yet. You wait in the corner. Cutie Jolly carefully serves her mama fresh red dates fruit. A red dates fruit. Yeah. And they got in a ban. Well, he's giving mama date, isn't he? Yes. And they got in a ban 4. Mobile Minecraft got in a ban 5. Mobile got in a ban 6. Enjoyable Minecraft. And Monkey Jody again. Wonderful day. I've been listening to radio. Wonderful radio, William. That's a wonderful day. That's the most wonderful day you can have when you're listening to wonderful radio, William. It's absolutely. Lasts from the 17th century right up to 2024 and beyond. Sure. When you want wonderful days, you listen to wonderful radio, William. Judy did. Judy tenderly kissed Mum's forehead after waking up. Because you've got to wake up after you listen to wonderful radio, William, because it really gives you lots of dreams and you have to wake up, and it's best to have your silent time with wonderful radio, William, playing by your side. And then you've got somebody always talking to you. Or singing to you, of course. I'm taking over some voice roles, says Bianca. In Bianca's Nostalgic Corner, my life story and a message to all my viewers and friends. And Lakeway 44, the Jimmy Freaky Geeks Frankenstein. And Lakeway 44, the animated Lightning Skull with Monster Hand epilepsy warning, yes. And Taylor Clapback, clap your hands, Taylor, checking out Halloween displays. Now everybody clap, because here comes Taylor Clapback. Tunes, animatronics and more. 13 Nights of Halloween, 2023, Episode 1, Jumping Spider. And Ian's here with the Hunting for Disney Cars on September, Episode 1. This is the Spirit of Halloween Black Art demo and Robotical Halloween with a Ghost Tree audio rip. Chilling props from Halloween animatronics collection. And that animatronic person, Jimmy Scooby-Doo Sidestepper. Tyler G. Piggy's Blood Shed. Haunted House Full Walkthrough 6 Flags over Texas. And the Fright Feast of 23. Tyler G there. Brylon's 10. See, really, SML movies out of context, part 4. That's Brylon. Jennings, a video editor. Collector Studios, Jimmy Animated Talking Skeleton and the Cauldron Candy Bowl. Love of my life is Mimi Sounds, and she's playing a guitar. And she doesn't even know she's loved. Now, what? Says her Holiday Studios. Oh, don't worry, you're loved as well. Holiday Studios. The Moon Rockers fan too. HD remastered audio. Rocky 867, Lost Santa Claus is coming to town recording. Funny though he's recording. And there you go. Sure, I think, oh yes, we're just going to look back in the studio at the moment. Yes, see everything's gone okay. So far, I'm going over to somewhere now. Yes, it's you guessed it, it's Wonderful Radio William. Yes, and I was on it yesterday, I was doing well on it. It wasn't that it didn't run, it ran until it got cut off. I would say about 40 odd out of 60 odd presenters. 64 of us now. We don't intend to get many more. We might have a new one for Halloween or maybe a new one for Christmas. Oh, we don't know. We'll see. It's just potluck, just what we get, we're not planned. Like a spooky, bit of a spooky one for Halloween. Maybe. Yeah, maybe Drac will turn up. Yes, I don't know. Anyway, William's turn to present the song on Wonderful Radio. William. Wonderful Radio, William. And I'm going to do for you today the Beatles, a paperback writer. Now, everybody write those paperbacks, and we'll get 4 for the price of none. Me. And Harry the Hedgehog says, that's just like a woman. Manfred Mann. Yeah, it is. That's the way the women write the paperbacks. And Bunny Rabbit. Well, my paperback, it's in bits and pieces. Just like the Dave Clark 5, he says. Bunny Rabbit. And the alien says, where did it take off from? Well, I took off from the bus stop. There was a little old lady waiting there, but she just watched us, She just watched us going. She just stood back. She didn't say nothing. She just said, oh, what's that? And our saucer went up, and she looked up into the air till she couldn't see it anymore. Bus stop, the Hollies. Yes. And Daisy the cow. Well, we like putting on this style with Lonnie Donegan. And I'm putting on this style. I put my makeup on the day Daisy the cow. Yeah. And Big Sherlock. Oh, everywhere I go, I keep getting little young Sherlock Willis. He rides on me back, I want to do the king set me free. Have you ever seen a Sherlock when he's free? There he is. But I'm afraid he's not free. He's actually about 15, I think. Big Sherlock. And this one is actually about 4. There you go. Giving the ages away. Oh, you want my age? Oh, 75 plus, yes. And Dickie Bird, of course, he's a famous writer, He writes his books under the name of Dixon Boyd. Yes, he says it happened one day when I was walking the dog. I was listening to the Dennisons on my radio. Oh, yes. Yes, in those days I had one earplug, just a little earplug in my ear. Oh, yes, just from a little small radio. And I was walking the dog with the Dennisons. And there you go. That's how it happened. I wrote my first book, How to Walk Your Dog. And Yellow Duck. Yes. Well, I tried to get big headline news, but all I could get was Edwin Starr. It says you look up into the sky and you might see a star. Well, you're a news star. Yes, you report it and you'll become headline news. Piggy bank. Yes. Chris Montez, I like some kind of fun in the bank, but banks are not an awful funny place. They don't usually have much fun. They're all strict. Oh, no, even stricter in those days in the 60s. Oh, you had to apply. There was no hole in the wall. You had to apply to get your money out of the bank. And then he'd say to you, why are you taking your money out of the bank? You don't get any interest. Well, I need to live. I've got to pay me checks. Checks in those days. Do you want a check, mate? Panda Bear. Paul Jones, I've been a bad, bad boy. Yes. I did not sing on the radio, William Shaw. How lazy. Sean Bear. I want to be just like Eddie. Well, why are you not? Well, I eat Heinz, but I can't play me guitar just like Eddie. No. There he goes, just like Eddie. Heinz is his name. Sunny dog. Well, I want you to give me just one look at the Hollies, and then you'll like me. Really very likable dog. Yes, you can walk me. And Neil Bear. Ah, let's have some fun. I'm going down to Palisades Park in the dark. That would be fun. I'll be in good company there with Neil Bear. Yeah. And Guy the Guardsman. Applejacks, tell me when, and I'll sing for you. When? When? Christmas. Oh, Christmas. Yes, and Billy Bass. Yes. Well, I only want to be with you, he says, you know. It's a Dusty Springfield song. But I'm with Randy Lent today. Oh, but I only want to be with you. And Shang the cat. Cherry Lila West, good golly, Miss Molly, where's your cat? Gone off to China. Mr. Wright says, inside my drink there's sugar and spice. And that's the searchers. Yes. And Brush Bear, I'm sweeping up hard. William, how do I always get the sweepers up job? Well, it's Johnny Kidd and the Pirates I blame. They've been in here in the studio and they've been shaking all over. And there's stuff all over the place. And I've got to brush it up. Brush Bear. The cup red. That page is turning. Yeah, the cup red. I'm going to send a message. I'm going to say Sha-La-La by Manfred Band. Well, I don't know how to send that message, but I've said it to you, so pass it on. Yes, Manfred Man, Sha-La-La. And Dory Bear. Oh, by the way, what happened to the big three? Well, I've got a big four in the studio. What'll that do? Well, I've got three bears. What'll that do? On to the next one, Little Jimmy. Little Jimmy says, let's hang on to the four seasons. Yes, well, we've moved into autumn now, Little Jimmy. Oh, have we really? Well, I'm not going to that school. No. Little Jimmy, you're going to skip off school. And Snowman, oh, this little bird, the little bird. Yes, it flew so high up into the sky, I was watching it. Came down and landed on my head. Snowman. And Baby Bunny. Hey, what about saying happy birthday, sweet 16, to me? Well, Neil Sedaka, well, you're not 16 yet, man. And King Cuddly, he's in the studio. Yeah, yeah. Are you there, King Cuddly? I am. I'm here. Do you want to see us? Yeah. Are you going to read out your request to the people or song for the people? Not that the people requested it, but they did request something by you a while ago, and I'd like you to give them one. Go on and give them one now. Will it be all right? Yes, it'll be right. Is it petite? Yes, read petite. Yeah, you guessed it, it's Jackie Wilson. You've done it. Go on. There you go. Read petite, Jackie Wilson, and Ted Bear was in the studio yesterday. Oh, yes. He's away off to a party today to celebrate Sweet Little 16 with Jerry Lee Lewis. Yes. And Wise Owl. Breaking up is hard to do, Neil Sedaka. I'm not coming in because I'm asleep. And Mona Bear, I'm still worried about my eyes. And I'm crying. I want to do the animals. Don't worry about your eyes. There's nothing wrong with them. Even an optician couldn't fix them. He'll only get you to read boards and try on glasses. Rockin' Robin, I'm going to be rocking in the treetops and all day long. Chris Andrews, tell everybody to whom it concerns. Handy man. Yes. Well, it's a good job I fixed that PC with the help of Mickey the Monkey. I'll send him in with a hammer next time. Yes. Well, Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels, and I like Jenny Take a Ride. I was hoping Jenny would take me for a ride, yeah. And there you go. Porky Pig. California Dreaming would be nice with the mamas and papas, yes. And Porky Pig. Skater Dog is in the studio. He wants to do his. Yes. You know, it's beautiful when you're young and in love with the Marvelettes. Oh, there they are, standing in the square. The Marvelettes, when you're young and in love, just like me. Skater Dog. And who are you in love with? King Cuddly. Ah! So now we're finding out. Blue Bear. Yeah. Well, Blue Bear's a bit like the Hollies King Midas in reverse, you know. Sometimes he's in reverse. And he's not here today because he's in reverse. Santa wants to say, I'm going to bring everybody a present for Christmas. Yes. I'm going to give them the herd, Paradise Lost. Sometimes when you're delivering at Christmas, your presents, the paradise is lost. Or you would have battled your way through the snow and the ice, and your sledge comes to pieces, and Rudolph's tired, and we can't go on anymore. Silly dog. Yes. Well, I made a move. I was going to send for the fire brigade. I thought the place was on fire, but it was only skater boys or skater dogs, smelly socks. Yeah, it's a snowshoes. Oh, yeah. And the Darons, I'm going to be the captain of your ship, William. Well, when Alien brings it back, and now he's beyond the 4-star. He's in by star 120. It'll be a long time before he gets there. But he's welcome to it. I mean, you're not going to use it. We'll get you another ship. I know where there's another one. Alien doesn't know a better one. Bugsy Bear. Yes, Gary Puckett in the Union Gap. A nice young girl for Bugsy Bear. He's in the studio today. Bugsy, why didn't you say something? Oh, it's that Gary Puckett in the Union Gap with a young girl. Yes, I just chose it. young Sherlock's in the studio. Yeah, he's thinking about his lady, the perfect little lady with the tremolos. That's young Sherlock. The blue horse. Hey, blue horse, what are you doing today? Well, my horse didn't run. I mean, I guess if you done Manfred Man Fox on the run, the horses could run after it, couldn't they? Ah, yes. Yeah, probably be dogs then. Ah, yeah. They'll run after the fox. Yeah, Manfred Man, Fox on the run. Yeah. And Hattie? Well, I can hear music. I think it's coming from the Beach Boys in near the studio. Yes, says Hattie. That's what it is. And scarf there. Oh, you'll have to wrap up with your scarf soon. Now getting them ready, I see. I see your people out there already with the scarves, yes. But we're coming to a heat wave. How about doing Man of the World with Fleetwood Mac? 'Cause we don't feel by into autumn, really. It didn't feel autumnish. Tommy Bear. Well, I think there's something in the air. That's what I do. I think there's something in the air, and I think it could be Thunderclap Newman. And Funky Chicken. I wonder where that alien is now. Somewhere in space. Space Oddity, I think, with David Bowie. He ceased listening to Starman. He's had enough of that one. He's going to play David Bowie. Space Oddity. Jack the Flag. Are you going to be waving the flag today or any day soon? Well, no. I was going to be waving for the McCoys, hang on, Sloopy. But just to give them a wave, that's all. England Lion, any flags around your end? Nah, England's gonna play um, some internationals qualifying for the European Cup, I think. But well, they may play the weekend. So no action at the moment. Um, so I'm just standing here down on the corner, listening to Creedence Clearwater Revival. Nessie, have you went back to your lock yet? No, it's not winter time yet, and there's still a few people gonna visit the lock, want to visit us, so I'm still here till it gets icy and that in the highlands. Yes, and then I go into my house. Yes, Frigid Pink, the house of the sinking sun. Ah, yes, that'll be the house of the rising sun. Yeah, with Nessie. And Cook Brahma. Yes, I can't wait till it's March, and spring I will come up again. The Ides of March vehicle. I like that one, yes. Brahma likes that one too. Bobby, well, I think it's a ball of confusion, this world. The temptations. And Patsy Bear, yes, he's in the studio. I want to do chairman of the board. Yeah, you got me ding dong dangling on a string. You got me ding dong dangling on a string. Hands up, Patsy Bear. Hands up, Patsy Bear. And there he is. Santa, you don't shoot me. That's a killers. Yes, and Mr. Bell. Yes. Now ring my bell, and then when I come out, baby, jump. Mungo Jerry. Pinky. Oh, fantastic. Something old and something new for Pinky. When you get something new, you're supposed to have something old with it. You see the future and the past. Cyborg. Oh, he's been taken hostage. He's on board the ship with alien beyond the fourth star. I don't know what his name is. Scientifics don't know what his name is, so just give it a number. Yes. Now, Cyborg, come in, please. Cyborg, will you come in, please? This is ground control. This is William here speaking. I guess his circuit's dead. Your circuit's dead, Cyborg. I guess either that or alien switched it off. Right? But before he went, he left his selection. Blue Mink, the Bannerman. Jam the horse. Yes. I've got 15 running the 330. There's none of them covered in jam. I don't know. Did he get into a jam? He did. And how did he get out of it? Well, he didn't. Did he get beat? Yes. Who beat him? The devil's answer. Atomic Rooster. Fluffy the cat. I'm gonna move. Really? You're gonna move. Where are you gonna move to? Chinatown, where all the Chinese cats live. And I'll be sick of waving me hand. Fluffy's got a new job. Polar bear. Oh, I'm getting a bit hungry wandering around here, William. I could eat a big American pie. Don McLean's big American pie. Yeah, that's a hungry polar bear you got there. But that page is going to turn again. Well, it went farther than yesterday because here's Mickey the monkey. Here he comes with a hammer. He'll fix it. Yeah. He said, I've got to open it up. So watch it didn't go boom. Mungo Jerry, open up. The cup lavender. Oh, it's little Willie. By the sweet. Yes, he selected the one there, hasn't he? Little Willie. Harley. He's a hostage as well. Come in, Harley. Your circuit's dead. Because you're on the same circuit. Oh dear. Where are you now? What was the last report that I heard from you? What was his last report, Sherlock? Well, he said he was standing in the road. I said in the road of who? He said in the road of Blackfoot Sue. Ah, really? Yes, Mr. Square. Why, anyway, but anyway, Archie Bell in the drills, and here I go again. Paddy the farmer. Yes, my crops won't grow. Yes, the specialist says I'm waiting for the sea moon. That's not the full moon, that's the half moon, sea moon, with wings. Well, I don't think you'll get any more of those wings. You could get Paul McCartney in wings or Paul McCartney, but you can't get any more wings. So you can't get wings singing the sea moon. But never mind. Enjoy the recording, Paddy. Oh, that's why my crops won't grow. Matty Mouse. Oh, yes. I like a little bit of whiskey, you know, William. Do you like a little bit? Let's have a little bit of Thin Lizzy as well. Whiskey in the jar. Oh, that's one of my favourites, yeah. I like that one. Supergirl's also been hijacked, kidnapped, abducted. And what happened to you yesterday, Supergirl? Mm-hmm. Well, it took me to a part of the craft, and I got wrapped up in nice and white satin sheets. I didn't feel much like a Supergirl anymore. Felt like a model or something. And that's not my point, you know. So I had a little bit of sorrow with the Merseys today. And Roland, give us your selection, Roland. Stop, he says. Don't go any further. It's the Hollies. Ah, thank you, Roland. You're so nice. And the last one is supposed to be, I think, Brown Bear. Yes. I wanted to play CCS, tap turns on the water. But I turned my tap and it didn't come on any water. Oh, really? Well, and so there you go. So now we're going to look back in the studio. Everybody's done the selections. We've beat yesterday's point. We went farther. Have we went? That's what I was looking at. I'm on a block. I don't know about anybody else. Oh, there I am. There I am. I am in the studio. Sometimes you don't know whether in the studio what happened yesterday. I'm just continuing with the stories and that. I'm away off. I'm in the studio. But I don't know I've gone off because I'm looking at boards and doing the stories and things. Let's see if we can find a bit better story for you today. Oh yes, how about going to those lads on board the ships? Yes. And so here we go. Selection today from Mr. Square. Mr. Square gonna do his selection. Yeah, Scarborough Fair. Oh, Scarborough. Oh, been there, yeah, that's a nice place. Scarborough Fair. I did see a little fair, but it was unfair. Yeah. 1800s. So in 1868 to be precise to 1950. And Tilly Dog going to do a selection here. Byron G. Holland, Put on Your Old Grey Bonnet in 1910. Why not have one? Why, that was a lovely one. And there you go. Any other 1800s to 1888 and 1900 this time with Fluffy the Cat. Give us a selection. 1890 recording. Yes, it's very nice. Yes, very nice one. Susan Band or John Phillips, who's there. Yes, that's a good one there. And we're off to the 1900s now. We've got them. And so in the 1900s, got J.W. Myers, My Princess Zulu Lulu. That's Princess Zulu Lulu. She's a princess, she's a Zulu, and she's a Lulu. And she's a J.W. Myers selection. And she's a Fluffy, the cat selection. Well, well, well. In search of the 2010s or 1910s, push it back, because these are always the hardest to find because they blend in with the 2020s. A handyman is going to give you a selection of the deal. Yeah. Oh, I've just been doing a job there. Yeah, for Billy Williams. Yep. I was fixing my old armchair. That's his old armchair, of course, not mine. But I fixed it, yes. And have you done it nicely? No, it's a complete mess. And when he sits down, a spring will come up and bum him to the roof. I've fixed it for him. My old armchair, Billy Williams. Yes. And 1920s coming up, and Jubilee Bear's going to give me selection. How about O Canada, Terry, Dinos, or Air, Joseph Saucier? Does he take sauce on his chips? Doesn't know what his chips is. He's not a fries guy at that particular time in the world, because they're not invented. Right, there you go. I'm up to the 30s now. Yes, yes, no. Yes, now. We've got them now. We're going for a real genuine half popper. Um, right. The Little Man Who Wasn't There, 1939, by Ford Leary. Yes, he went to his house, his door was open, he looked in all his rooms, looked in his cupboard, but he just was not there. Now, Ford Leary was his name. If you can find him, you'd be happy. We're trying to reach those 40s now. In fact, we have done. Oops, we haven't done. Right, the 40s. We're all here. Yes, number one, 40s, because there's two of them, you see. Spaced out, they're both spaced out well. Oh, Cecilia. Oh, yes, but not Simon and Garfunkel. No, Cecilia from Ronnie Kemper in 1947. Right. Is it the same? Did you get up to splash your face, and when you went back, she wasn't there? Right, she was with somebody else. Oh, I see. Ronnie Kemper. Yes. And 42 is up on the board now. 40s 2. And it's usually quite a way to go down this one. 40s 2. Don't worry about that mule. It's just a little bit slower coming down. 1945. Lewis Jordan. Oh, yes. So we're going to put Lewis up for you there. And put him on there. Thank you very much. And we'll see whose selection that was it. It was Cub Brahma's selection. That's who it was. Cub Brahma. Thank you for your selection there, Brahma. Now we're going to go on to the 50s. And there's 50s 2 coming up before 50s 1. I'd like to take them in the proper order if I can, but didn't matter, you know, it's not a serious thing. 50s 1 coming up now. Oh, what about Sonny James? The cat came back. When I was a young boy, they sent me out to search for the cat. I looked in all the gardens and all the huts and all over the yard, but the cat never came back. Sonny James, his cat did come back. Must have been well trained. Sonny James, the cat came back on 50s 1. And of course, that was the selection of Mr. Bell. Mr. Bell, he leads Chan around the cat, and the cat came back. Yes, and on 50s 2, quite a way to come back. But there he is, and one we've been alerted to is Gunsmoke, 1955, Tex Ritter. There's a cowboy there, Tex Ritter. And so we're giving you that one. And we're going to see did the selection. Brush Bear. I see, well, that's fine. Nice one there from Brush Bear. And I'm going to take it to 60s. Now, 60s 2. And this time it's England Lion going to give you selection. Yes. Playboy, he says. Win Stewart. 1960. It's a country and western song. Yes. That one's there. Now, if that was 62, we have to find 61. And then, of course, we've got it. And on Tommy Quickly, The Wild Side of Life. He appeared on Shindig in 1964. I like that song very much. And Yellow Duck making that selection. Thank you for your selection, Yellow Duck. Yes, and that was Tommy Quickly. Yes, and there he goes. And his 60s to 70s one is Dickie Bird's selection. And Neil Sedaka, is living next door to an angel, and she's come round for tea. And heaven must be missing an angel, 'cause she's here with me right now, says Neil Sedaka. Yes. And that's Sticky Bird selection. And there you go. We're moving on to the 70s now. Another 70s in sight. Oh, there's a one. That's 71. Neil Bear doing the selection. Hello, Neil. How about Girlie by the Peddlers? That's a nice one for you there. Neil Bear, the Peddlers, Girlie, 70s, 70s one. And 70s two, we've got Billy Bass's selection of the day. He likes grooving with Mr. Blower. He keeps on taking a blow. Blowing bubbles, yeah, and he's grooving with Mr. Blower. By Mr. Blower, of course. It is. And there they are. It is warm. Panda Bear doing a selection. Says, I like Survivor because he's got a burning heart. Really? Just like me. Yeah. And there he goes. Survivor with his burning heart. And then 82. And Sunny Dog gave the selection. Hello. Don't walk away by the Four Tops. Sunny Dog selection. Set out to find 83. There we are. This selection is by Patchy Bear. Oh, he's in the studio. Come and give your selection, Patchy. Yes, I'm going to give a selection here, lads. Now, would you believe this? I've not given a selection before, or I'm not certainly very good at it. So, where do I find that selection, William? Just down a little bit, down a little bit, down, 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 down. Am I ready to go yet? Yeah, you're there, you're there, you're there, you're there. Oh, but the page is spinning for you. So just wait, just wait. Well, there you are now. Yeah, you're ready to go now. Oh, it's Madonna. I like Madonna, and she's a very material girl. Couldn't get a more material girl than Madonna, and there she is. Yeah, Madonna, and she's a material girl on 83. And thank you very much, Patchy Bear there. Yes, doing you a Madonna song. And now we go in the 90s. And now we're on 90s. Oh, on 93. Well, that's okay. And this is the one where Well, you usually have to go right down because it's 93. It's overloaded from 91 and 2. The same with the 80s a lot, you know. So you're down to really like a second page even when you're down here. So we've got Roxette with a big L. Yes, the big L. Roxette. I'm being told that was Ted Bear's selection. Ted Bear. Right? I know the next selection is Bunny Rabbit's selection. They've already got that ready for us. And this is 92. And White Snake, The Deeper the Love. White Snake with The Deeper the Love on 92 with Bunny Rabbit's selection. Well, 91, that's where we're at. 191. Now, a guy, the Guardsman, sent this selection in. He says, I'm going above duty at the moment. I'm going down to the House of Love. I want to see Shine On. Go on then, Guy the Guardsman, with the House of Love. Yes, and I know where we're going. We're going over to 2000 and the list one. With Santa, you're going to do your one for Christmas. Might not be a Christmassy one, but anyway, it says, in the long view, I'll be coming down the mountain. When I come with Rudolph, Santa's selection there for you, Longview. And I'm on 22. That means we're in the 22 with Jam the Horse's selection. Yes. Christina Aguilera, What a Girl Wants. Yes. Jam a Horse, What Does a Girl Really, Really Want? Christina Aguilera says, What a girl wants. She wants a fast horse. Jam the horse. And there you are. On 22. Yes, and 2010 is it up now? Chang the Cat, giving his selection. Chang the Cat, gonna give you the Saturdays. They're missing you. That's because it's not Saturday. But they might be missing you on Saturday. Oh, yes. Well, they'll be missing until Saturday and even on Saturday. And there you go. And that's 2010s. And 2020s is up. I'm gonna do you one by. I'm gonna do you one by SAD Snooze, and I'm gonna do that one for you. Yes, on 2020s, and I'm gonna tell you about it being the selection of Daisy the cow. Daisy the cow selection there. SAD Snooze. Yes, we know where we're going. We're going over to Williams now with William Online Daily. William's going to have a look through them and see everything's okay. And then Sticky sign up. Yes, Wonderful Radio William and World. And there he goes. Now he goes back to the studio. Yes, now I've started a new thing for you. I'm doing William top tens. Now, this is the top tens from ooh, starting from at least the 1900s and right through the 2023s. And this is the best. Always comes first, and we go down the list. And this is rounded up from all the charts over the years, Billboard in the early days, and the UK chart, and all put into one. And of course, it might not be your choice of the top 10. I'll tell you, some of them wouldn't be my choice of the top 10. But this is the choice of the buying public over all the years. And so we're going to have a look at it. It's called William Top Tens. Yes, I'm just going to it. When it rises, there it is. Okay, I've done the top 6 artists in order of the best selling songs and that. Number one artist with best selling songs is the Beatles. We'll be going back to see some of the 1900 artists as well, such as Billy Murray. In 1910s, Al Jolson, and 20s, Paul Whiteman, and Bing Crosby, 30s and 40s, and we'll be going to do them all. And we're doing them in the order that they were the best sales of all. So here we go. The Beatles are number one. Hey Jude is the best song, but by the public voting for the best song ever. The Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand at 2. The Beatles top 10. This is Let It Be at 3. At 4, Beatles Get Back. She Loves You at 5. Beatles Help at 6. All You Need Is Love at 7. Yesterday at 8. Beatles Hello Goodbye 9. And Beatles I Feel Fine is at 10. The second most important artist in the history of pop is Elvis Presley, and his best song is voted Are You Lonesome Tonight? Elvis Presley Now or Never at 2, Jailhouse Rocks at 3, Elvis Presley's Suspicious Minds at 4, at 5, Heartbreak Hotel, Elvis Presley Hound Dog at 6, Elvis Presley Don't Be Cruel at 7, at 8, All Shook Up, 9, Surrender, 10, Return to Sender. The biggest selling artist in history at 3, third highest is Madonna, Like a Prayer is her number one record. Vogue, then Hung Up, then Music, then Papa Don't Preach, then Frozen, then Like a Virgin. Then take a bow. That'll be at 8. Who's that girl at 9? And at 10, a big American pie. Bing Crosby, the fourth best-selling artist in history. White Christmas is his most famous song. At 1. At 2, Swinging on a Star. At 3, Pennies from Heaven. At 4, I'll Be Seeing You. 5, Sunday, Monday and Always. 6, Sweet Lelanie. 7, Only Forever. Bing. And then Bing, Now Is the Hour. Brother, Can You Spare a Dime? And at 10, To Ralloo, Ralloo, Rye. That's an Irish lullaby. That's the fourth best-selling artist. And the fifth one is the Rolling Stones. And their number 1 song, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Angie's at 2, Honky 5, Brown Sugar 6, Miss You 7. Notice Breakdowns at 10. Rolling Stones there. Sixth best-selling artist of all time is Elton John. Lady Diana's Candle in the Wind is his best. Crocodile Rocket 2, Something About the Way You Look Tonight at 3. Can You Feel the Love Tonight at 4. Nikita at 5. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road at 6. 7. Philadelphia Freedom. 8. Daniel. 9. Benny and the Jets. And 10. This Is Your Song. Your song. So there you are. That's all I've done at the moment. I will do some more for you today and keep giving you a few each day. And so do have a look at them. It's entirely new, you know. And not many views at the moment. It's just that's where we are. But do see them. It gives you the most important songs of all time. And of course, the Bears have got we call them collectively Bears, Dogs as well. They've all got the top 10s. And we got in the studio Patsy Bear. Say bye-bye, Patsy. Bye-bye, everyone. And drink cuddly. Skater Dog. And Bugsy Bear. Hello, everyone. Hey, hello, Bugsy here. This Sherlock's Mr. Right. Thank you very much, everyone. And including Roland up there, who's now has become a member of our staff also. Yes. Yes, we felt we should. He's been on the show that many times, and we thought we'd better give him a spot. He's got his permanent spot on the wall. Right. I'll see you again tomorrow then.